Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, a voice that commanded the world. Aretha Franklin was not just the Queen of Soul. She was royalty across genres. Her voice wasn't just something you heard, it was something you felt. When she sang, it was like being wrapped in power, pain, joy, and praise all at once. She demanded respect, gave love, and left a mark on the world that no artist, before or after, can quite match. Born March 25, 1942, in Memphis, Tennessee, Aretha Louise Franklin was raised in Detroit. Her father, the legendary preacher C.L. Franklin, was known for his electrifying sermons, and her home was a meeting place for civil rights leaders and gospel royalty. It's no surprise that young Aretha found her roots in the church. She could already sing like a grown woman by age 10, and by 14, she had recorded her first gospel album. But gospel wasn't her limit. It was her foundation. In the 1960s, she signed with Columbia Records and recorded jazz and pop standards. But it wasn't until she joined Atlantic Records that her true voice broke loose. In 1967, she released I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You, and it was like the world leaned in all at once. Then came Respect. A cover of Otis Redding's original, Aretha made it her own and gave it a new meaning. It became an anthem for women's empowerment and Black pride. One word, respect. That's all it took, with a string of hits including Think, Chain of Fools, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, and I Say a Little Prayer. Aretha ruled the charts and redefined what a soul singer could do. Her range, her command, her spirit. She made each note a sermon and every song a sanctuary. And this wasn't just music, it was movement. She marched with Martin Luther King Jr. and was deeply involved in civil rights, both publicly and privately. She paid bail for activists. She used her voice and her platform to uplift the community, and she did it all while breaking barriers in a male-dominated industry. Aretha Franklin was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987. Let that sink in. The first. Over her career, she won 18 Grammy Awards, sold over 75 million records, and performed at 3 presidential inaugurations. She sang for heads of state and for the hearts of the everyday people who saw themselves in her voice. Aretha wasn't just respected, she was revered. Even in her later years, she could still silence a room with a single note. Her 2015 performance of You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman at the Kennedy Center Honors brought President Obama to tears. She took off her fur coat on stage, sat down at the piano, and reminded everyone that royalty never fades. She passed away on August 16, 2018, after a battle with pancreatic cancer. The world mourned, but her voice remains immortal. Every time we hear her sing, we remember what it means to demand respect, to feel deeply, and to live fearlessly. Aretha Franklin was more than a legend. She was truth, and her legacy is eternal.